the Transition Putney group came together starting last fall, and then we became an official group in January of this year, in 2010. We've done a number of projects, the garden with the co-op, and now the helping to start the farmers market and have a board of people other than Transition Putney people, community people. And we're looking for more projects to do. Those projects come not necessarily from the Transition Putney people, as these didn't come from Transition Putney people. They came from people outside of the Transition Putney group, people who had a vision for something that they wanted to create in this town so that we could be more resilient and stronger as a community. And I invite you to come to our pub nights once a month, to come to our forums, and just share your ideas. And when an idea connects with other people's idea of what would make this a resilient and formidable town, as it already is, even more so, then things start happening. And what Transition Putney's job is simply to fan the flames, if you will. Just to kind of keep things going and support people who really want to create something magnificent in this town. And what I love about Transition Putney is it's an opportunity to see a vision become a reality. Howie had a vision. I would like to see. There was nothing here 9 weeks ago.
You guys have manifested, might have been my seed, but you guys really manifested an amazing project here that I really enjoy every time I come down through Putney, which is a lot. But we have to do for ourselves. There's no leadership in Washington. Local communities have to learn these basic skills. They're clueless. They're in another world. It comes down to the local level. That's what's always motivated me, and that's obviously what's motivating you. Food's a unifying force. Learning how to grow our food just makes us all stronger and makes the community better. So let the gardens flourish.
Rota, ¿dónde están tu huerto? Tu melón, tu calabaza, tu tomate y tu sandía. Tú el más fuerte de los puertos, ay, que la harina abraza al puerto de la bahía. Dime dónde están tu huerto.
All alone, out on his porch, he considers how bumbling and unprofitable my efforts, how small and inept I am. But we have had a summer adventure, these earthy things and I. In the softened light of a candle, he is pouring champagne and toasting, tipping the flute's edge to the season past, and the last of his yield on his plate. The lone sweet corn ear, its 25 kernels gleaming, the handful of bush beans, tenderly anorexic, the mini eggplant that might have graced a starlet's ear.
I'm wondering if I can get a few of you, if you would like to speak on your experience here gardening.
Well, a few years ago we talked to Marcia, one of the owners of this property here, and she said, oh, the soil's terrible. I don't know if you're here, Marcia, I can't see you, but anyway, the soil's terrible, nothing will grow here. So, you know, we thought we'd give it a shot, and I think it's turned out pretty well.
I'd never had a garden before, and the one thing I really learned this summer is that the secret to life is sun and cow manure.
I haven't been here that much, so I can't take full credit. It was mostly my dad's work. But I know I've appreciated it just because today I came and checked out the garden, saw what I was doing, and grab my lunch from it.
When I first saw this field plowed, I was a little bit resistant because I had my home garden. But as I was pulling out reams and reams of grasses, I was finally like, okay, maybe I'll have a second garden too. And it's also been great to meet certain people here who I've never gotten to know before. So thanks very much.
Is that a group of people came together about 2.5 or 3 weeks ago at a transition Putney forum to ask ourselves the question, does Putney want to have a farmer's market? And people said yes. That was 2.5 weeks ago. Now, the farmer's market is a reality. It's happening on September 5th, and I'd love for Robin O'Brien to come up and tell us about that.
The booths will be set up facing into the garden, and folks who will be shopping will be able to enjoy this incredible garden while they're here, and we think it'll be beautiful.
I wander among the roses, gather the squash and melon and kale. I wander for days on end among the daisy chains, picking stems and counting on petals to tell me how things will end.
I've been talking with the monarchs. I've been talking with the painted ladies. I've been talking with the admirals all afternoon. All afternoon.